クラフトエッグ。
サンドリガールズバンドパーティー。コミックリンリエスターファーストハリケーン。あこちゃん上。魔法陣だ。春発見。遠くまで行っちゃダメだからね。はーい。春のお届けです。あ、つくしだ。もう、ごめんなさい。春をくれたお礼に。お花の冠だ。つーちゃん、ありがとう。私たちもう3年生か。オッケー、特製ラーメン4つ。
Okay, hello everyone, this is Kurakami, and I'm back for yet another Bendori video. So here we are for the brand new event, and now this is an Afterglow event. So again, this is the very next event after the big update, and I know I keep saying after the update, but it's still relevant and it's still fresh and new, so yeah, so please bear with me. But anyway, let's take a look at this event to see what kind of new characters we have and all, just everything, honestly. So it did come out just a little bit ago, again, work, but yeah, I'm running on 0 hours of sleep because I'm working on the other video and that's still not out. But granted, that was 22 parts for the last one, so cut me a little bit of slack. That will be out shortly. But okay, so here we are. So, okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, so we get a 3-star Himari. Okay, awesome. And I think we actually did get a 2-star in here. I'm not sure because I think I was like looking before, like on the online or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. So, okay, cool. So we have here Alive Goals. I do really like these ones because they kind of incentivize you to play in certain ways. So really looking good. So, awesome. Okay, keep going. We already done all this, so we know. So, anyway, so let's first check out this. So, okay, no, we already checked out that. Gosh, I know, I'm very delusional right now. So, here we have the people that have already ranked, so such as that is. And then if we go over here, first let's actually go take a look over here and see our little ribbon. Yeah. So there's a ribbon. And then if we go down over here, we actually have all of the different stuff we can get for the special EX. So yeah. Well, anyway, going over here, so let's check out our cards. So, okay, so we get a 2-star Mocha. So this was a big question that I had. Are they still going to be having 2 stars? Are they still going to be relevant in any way, shape, or form? This answers my question. Yes, they're still going to be doing 2 stars. So, okay, cool. And then if we go down farther, we have a Tsugumi. And that is our little stamp. So I'll pop that up right now. So cool. Okay, and then boo-doo-doo. And then we have a Himari as our 3-star. Actually, I really like that. It looks nice. It's kind of funny that Rimi's on it because this is not a mixed event. This is a straight up pure Afterglow. So, interesting. Well, anyway, if we go back over here. Oh, yeah. I want to go all the way to the end. I want to make sure that they gave us a star as our final reward again. Yes, they did. Okay, awesome. Cool. Okay, so as you can see here with the English, this is the beginning of spring. And quite literally, we just had the beginning of spring a couple days ago. It was a big holiday here in Japan. So, okay. Nice. So, okay, now if we go over here. No, not over here. Again, sorry, I'm delusional. Okay, here's what our mocha looks like. Again, I'm just knocking myself home with this one. But no, Himari, my goodness. And then, of course, we have our mocha, but she doesn't idolize because she's only 2. So, yeah. Well, anyway, guys, let's take a look over here. So, you see I haven't done anything yet. Okay, let's check out what our rewards can be. So, okay, just cool. Okay, good. And then these are just breaking them down in different ways. So, cool. And if we click over to the live, just a regular live. So, cool. I already have my team set up. So, yeah, actually, why the heck not? I'll just show you what I got right now. So this is what my team is right now. So yeah. Okay. Going back because I know that this is a happy event. So yeah. And let's get all the way back to the event, shall we? Ooh. Okay. So let me double check. Yep. Okay. It is happy. Okay. Awesome. So, okay. Let's hop into the story part of the video, guys. So bam. Okay. Now for the story part of the event. Well, this is the beginning of spring. And with our opening, we're starting off with a flashback where we're following the Afterglow girls as young kids when they're playing in the park. That's when Himari, she mentions to all of the girls that they should play house together and that they should also choose their roles as well. But what the problem is that they always pick the same roles. So they're really kind of thinking about this, which brings them to talk about the future. Kind of like how kids are, where they're like, I want to become an astronaut, or I want to become a cowboy. Kind of like that. So Tomoe, she tells the others that she wants to be a hero, while Himari, she wants to be a princess, Tsugumi a magician, and Mocha a detective. But for Ran, she was kind of like how Kaudu was when she was a kid. Very shy, timid, indecisive. So she really can't choose something. And we actually don't even find out, because the flashback just kind of ends. So now at the present, it's the beginning of the day at Hanyaka, and all of the girls except Himari are in the classroom talking with each other. And they're kind of like mentioning how it's just really strange, going to a new classroom. They're so used to their old classroom. But they're third years now, so they go to the third-year classroom. It's kind of just like coming to terms with. So that's just what they're dealing with. Well, then the talk shifts over to what's going to be happening soon. So next week. And this is the new student club activities introduction. Now, this is where the clubs, they kind of get to recruit the new students who are coming into the high school. So it's kind of like a career day, but for clubs. And we really do focus on Tomoe because now she's heading the dance club because she's a senior now. So, quite interesting, honestly. And this is where Himari finally comes in. But before that, it's hilarious because Mocha, she's really good at guessing people and guessing what they're thinking. So she nails this, exactly what Himari's about to do. So Himari, she comes in kind of like crying, and she's just like, everyone, please help me. I need your help with my introduction because I'm the deputy director of the tennis club. So yeah, so she's just like, please help me, guys. Even to where Ron, she's just like, Mocha, sugoi. Like, Mocha, wow, I can't believe you did that. But yeah, so that leads us over to part 1 now. So, skipping forward to the end of the school day, Ron and Mocha, they're at the school entrance together where Mocha, she's inviting Ron to go practice with her at the circle as all the other girls are just kind of busy with their own various tasks. One of which, Tomoe, she's at the school gymnasium with Ako and the rest of the dance club as everyone's just kind of, they're praising Tomoe for doing such a great job because, she is the new head of the dance club. And it's really funny because Ako, she even makes this vow that she will become just as great as her older sister when she becomes a senior herself. So very cute, honestly. Well, anyway, later that evening, Now with Himari and Rimi, they're returning home after a hard day at cram school. And Himari being herself, she's just complaining with how difficult studying is. But at the very least, she has a Rimi with her, and Rimi's smart, so Rimi, help her out. She needs it. Well, anyway, then they shift their talk to talking about the future. So that's kind of what this event should be called, the future event. Not beginning of spring, no, the future event. They talk about it a lot. Well, anyway, we know from the last event that Rimi, she wants to study abroad. So she tells Himari that she just wants to know more about the world. While Himari, she tells, Rimi that she just wants to do as much as she can. Himari's a do kind of person. Well, that finally takes us to that night. And now Ron, she's in her room, and she's just talking with all the other Afterglow girls via text about, how their day went. And, they're all just really, really busy with this whole recruitment day thing for their clubs. So, yeah. And that gets Ron thinking, like, wow, we really are 30 years after all. We have this responsibility. So it's really hitting her in the face, so to speak. Well, anyway, that takes us over to part 2 now. So, the next day, Ron, she's helping Tsugumi out in the student council room, just with the various tasks that the new semester demands. And here we actually get to see how good of a student council president Tsugumi really is, as with little hesitation, she's able to give very solid advice to another student when she comes asking Tsugumi for help. It's so impressive that Ron even speaks up like, "Wow, Tsugumi, that was impressive. Great job. You are a quick thinker." Well, after some small talk, Tsugumi, she brings up that they should go visit Tomoe at her new part-time job, to which Ron's like, "Heck yeah." So they invite both Himari and Mocha as well. So they're going to go surprise their friend. Well, later that evening at Ramen Galaxy, so this is a place that both Tomoe and Masking now work at together, and the girls are going to go surprise Tomoe as they become her next customers. So this leads into a funny scene where Tomoe is like, "Come on, guys, you can't come to my place of work without telling me, come on." To which Ron's like, "Well, then it really wouldn't be a surprise now, would it be?" So they all ask Tomoe for her recommendation for ramen, and of course they're like, "Yeah, we'll have that." So while they wait, the girls are asking Masking, just how is Tomoe? Is she good? Is she bad? To which Masking, she's like, "No, Tomoe, she's been a lifesaver." So both Masking and the boss are like, "We are just so happy to have Tomoe around." So after everyone teases Tomoe for a little bit longer, they get their ramen and they start eating. So that takes us over to part 3. So here, now it's after a hard day at work. On their way home, both Tomoe and Masking, they stop at the convenience store as they're just kind of talking about their surprise visitors. We know who. And actually, the third round of the GBT, the girls' band tournament, is coming up soon. So both girls are just kind of playfully throwing taunts with each other because, both Reize Sulin and Afterglow, they're going to be competing. So this will be serious. Well, Masking goes on to say, like, "Hey, Tomoe, you got some extra time? Let's go to the galaxy and go practice." And Tomoe's like, "Heck yeah, let's go do it." So now we're here the next day, and Afterglow, they're in their usual spot on the roof. And Tomoe, she's just telling everyone about her fun time with Masking the night before. Well, this gets Mocha to bring up how Tomoe, she wanted to become a hero when she was a kid. And Tomoe's just like, "Come on, Mocha, we're third-year high schoolers now, not kids anymore." And Mocha's like, "No, it is important not to lose the heart of a child." And it's funny because this leads all of the girls to try to remember what they had said that day when they were kids. And while all of their memories were a little bit fuzzy, they were able to recall what they said. Except Ron. She just seems not to be able to remember at all. So this takes us over to part 4. So now at the Circle Studio, Afterglow, they're doing their usual practice, but everyone notices that Himari is unusually happy. So Himari tells them that she has a great technique to get all of the new students to join the tennis club. I want to see what this is. Right, Himari? Huh? Yeah, probably not. It's going to probably mess up. Yeah. But anyway, the girls, they go on to talk about their various progresses with their club introductions. Now, Mocha and Ron, they're not members of any clubs, so they're going to be like, "Listen, guys, we'll support you from behind the scenes, so don't worry." And actually, since the third round of the GBT is coming up soon, all of the girls are just like, yeah, we really need to start preparing for this. So they all pep each other up, and they're like, we're an amazing band. We'll stick together forever. We will become a legend. So then we go over to part 5, and this is sad because we actually skipped to after the club introduction activities. So Afterglow, they're all in the school cafeteria together, and they're talking about how it went. Well, Himari. So, though despite doing perfect in her rehearsals for the tennis club, she really ended up choking during the actual performance, so she's just so depressed. And all the other girls, they're just trying to tell her that, Himari, you did fine, it's okay. And she's like, no. But then some new students approach her, and they're like, Himari, can we join the tennis club? Well, Himari, snap of the finger, she's just completely fine. Like, oh my gosh, you want to join me? Yeah. So she's happy again. Some others come up to Tomoe as well, talking to her about the dance club. And everyone sees, like Tomoe, she's really becoming a good leader. Well, after those girls leave, Afterglow again, they bring up what they wanted to become as kids, but how they've kind of already became them things with their current positions now. Himari, she's like a princess attracting people. Tomoe, she's like a hero with her hot-blooded charisma. Tsugumi, she's like that magician or wizard as she's able to help people as a student council president. And then we have Mocha. She's like that detective, guessing people's thoughts. Well, I think that's more like a psychic, but you know what? Let's just kind of go with it. But still, what about Ron? Like Himari even brings up like, Ron, we're still waiting on your response. And it's here that we see Ron as a kid again. But we can't hear her. So it's like, darn, we don't know what she's saying. Well, anyway, then we go to our ending. So now, after school the next day, Afterglow, they're talking amongst themselves in the classroom on, what they've been up to recently. When Himari, she brings up to everyone, we need to earnestly start preparing for the 3rd round of the GBT. This is serious. So all of the girls are like, okay, let's fire each other up again. Let's do this. We got this. And Mocha even mentions like, hey, why don't we make a new song as well? And they're like, oh yeah, good idea. So everyone, they need to think up some good phrases for the next time they meet at band practice. So yeah, we got this. Well, then we go to our final scene of the story. And now it's that night. And Ron, she's in her living room and she's going over flower arranging catalogs that she got at the library. Yes, Ron is into flower arranging. It's an ongoing thing, not shown up that often, but she does. She does like it. And Ron, she's thinking back to her first year self and how surprised she would be with how much she's grown since then. And that's exactly why Afterglow needs to do their best in the GBT. And she's stuck in this thought about, both flower arranging and her band. And she thinks back to that day again. And this time we see her and we hear part of her response. Whether or not I'll be. So that's a piece of what she says. So I'm interpreting that as, between singing and flower arranging, because they specifically brought up flower arranging in this part. So I don't know, but that's my guess. But regardless, this was a nice event. I did like the Afterglow. I liked what they've been going through. Not a whole lot, but interesting regardless. But that's all I have to say for this part. So I hope you enjoyed, and let's go over to the Gacha part of the video. Okay, bye-bye. Let's check out our cards here. So, okay, we have our Ako, and because it's a Kirameki card, we have Rinko there with her. And then we also have our Nanami and Tsukuji. Then we have our Ron. And then we have our Tomoe. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about, oh my gosh, our Tsukuji. I always mix up Tsugumi and Tsukushi because their names are very similar, so please forgive me on that. But anyway, going back over here, so now we check out our cards. So Kirameki, very nice. I do like how that one looks. And then there's our other Kirameki. And then these are our event cards. So the 2 5-stars and the 1 4-star. Kind of like what BanG was saying before, how it's going to be. So yeah. But anyway, okay. So we have 3 pools. Please give me something. Oh my gosh, after like how hard this was. Alright. Well, anyway, guys, let's do our pool. Oop. Come on. Okay. So we have at least 4-star. This could go up to 5. This is definitely better than not getting anything. Definitely. Oh man, I'm nervous. I mean, I really hope it's juking me and giving me a 5. Okay, so it looks like we might just get the 1. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh, this is killing me. Okay, so we're getting a wrinkle. Oh, a new wrinkle. Let's go. Okay, a new wrinkle. Wow. Whoa. It's not often that you get the 4-star in the very last slot. Oh wow, that's very rare, honestly. Okay, so we got a new wrinkle. So we got 1 4-star. Okay, welcome back everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. So you saw I just kind of added one of my Kitameki pools to it. It is what it is. I'm out of stars. I'm sorry. But speaking of which, our regular gacha did come out, so I will show you that right now. So bada boop over here. So this is our running through the light of spring gacha. So yeah, I won't do any pools for it just because, again, I did the Kitameki and I don't have stars right now. So yeah. But we see nothing's different. We just have the regular characters. All of this was in the Kitameki, so nothing crazy. But they have been added to the main pool, so that's awesome. So maybe I won't be getting so many dupe 5-stars because I didn't get them. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's get out of here before I get any more angry. But yeah, so there is another thing that I want to show you. Something real quick. So if we go over to the story in our main story, it's happened after our last event. So this was our last event. It was the big main story. But there was no opening. It just started with part 1. Well, after the fact, they added opening part 1, 2, and 3, which is really interesting. So you could get stars from these, or at least 2 and 3 you could. But yeah, quite interesting. Nothing too special though, kind of like saying like welcome to BanG type deal. So it kind of treated you like you were a brand new player. So interesting, but I did figure out at least, let you guys know about that. So yeah, so interesting, honestly. But okay, and then do we have anything else to talk about? I think we probably do. So yes, we do, because we gotta check my placing. So I made 11,181st place. So yeah, again, I was trying to get under that 10,000, but just couldn't. It is what it is. Maybe next time, I don't know. But that's what I got. So let's get out of here. So I think I covered everything that I kind of wanted to cover for this outro, guys. I know this is going to be a huge video. But that was it. A very interesting event. It was crazy having a Kitameki festival after a Dream Kitameki festival. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But okay, anyway, guys, that's going to be it. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all of the usual. And this will be Kurakami, and I'm signing off.